So I am so excited for this video because I just made the one of my best purchases since the year started. I know it's quite sad. I have been doing a lot of shopping, but for some reason this one just comes dear to my heart. And hopefully, I think I might be doing a a haul for Sephora very soon. I don't know quite yet. I'm still trying to think about it. I have a lot of stuff to go through, and that video will be extremely long, which you don't want to sit through. Like, seriously, I don't think you do. Anyway, so this video is about my Too Faced Semi Chocolate Palette. No, I had already purchased the chocolate bar palette, I think last year when it first came out, and now it's a Semi Chocolate Palette. So first thing I'm going to do is compare the two, and then I'm going to go in and do the swatches and tell you guys my thoughts. Excuse the voice, I still don't know what's going on. Like you guys know, I do work retail, so my voice has not had the chance to heal yet. I lost the voice, got it back, recorded a video, went to work, really cold outside, the cycle just repeating itself. So my voice hasn't had the time to heal, and I have to get these videos out for you guys because, like, I don't want you guys waiting any longer, right? Right. When you're looking at these palettes, you're like, oh my god, they both look like chocolate bars. Legit, just like, really? However, the difference is that the semi-chocolate bar is a lot thinner than the regular chocolate bar palette. I did hear that after this one was released, they did make another palette, the same exact palette, in a smaller compact. However, I got this when it first came out, so I have the big old chunky just throw it at you palette. It's huge. So another thing, as soon as I opened up this palette, that I realized is nothing's falling out. Alright, Too Faced, thank you for listening to us. I love the fact that we don't have that little slip-in sheet like the chocolate bar does. You see that? Oh, I guess I should do have it. This thing, because it will always just fall right out. And legit, I've lost it so many times. But I try to keep up with it so I'm able to know what I'm using. But with Semi, Too Faced decided to write it on here for us. So that is fantastical. It has each color written above the shadow, and that just makes it so much easier. So for girls who are doing tutorials or who are makeup artists and you're like, now I'm putting coconut cream on your face, now I'm putting nougat on your face, it's so much easier to deal with. The same exact signature of Too Faced chocolate bar is at the bottom. It's just that this one says semi-sweet. I really can't tell you how much I love this palette because I have so many favorites. It's not just like the other palettes that I have where I have just like 2, maybe 3 favorites. I legit love every last one of these. I love Licorice because this is seriously the deepest black eyeshadow I've encountered personally. I love Cocoa Chili. That one is a hands down favorite. Pudding is my favorite. Pudding along with peanut butter. You could do an eye with that and just walk out the house and just be fantastic. I also like truffled. I like hot chocolate. Frosting, which looks very similar to Cocoa Chili. I love raisin rum. Raisin rum I've definitely used the most besides pudding and peanut butter. And I love mousse, caramel, and bonbon. So half and half when it comes to shimmers and when it comes to matte colors. I choose to use both of them equally. I just feel like this is a perfect palette because for those who don't like matte colors, you have a shimmers and vice versa. Okay, so the first color I'm going to swatch is Black Licorice. It looks just like this. Black Licorice is very dark. I love it. Then we're going to go on to Coconut Cream. Very dusty on my skin complexion, so I don't really use it that much. I use it as more of like a base because it's very creamy and easy to blend. We have Nugget, which is a powdery matte baby pink color. Then we have Truffle, a deep brown color, which I personally think will be a great transition color. Fudge, which is my favorite, one of my favorites. It's a little bit deeper than the Truffle. Truffle has more of a red undertone brown, and I feel like they complement each other, which is a nice shimmer cocoa brown color. Personally, very close to my skin complexion on my face. Not in my hand, of course. My hand is lighter than my face, but for my face in general, I think that's really pretty. And it just, I don't know, that color on my skin, it's just gorgeous. I don't know what else to tell you. We have Pink Sugar, which is a nice shimmery pink. Personally speaking, this color is not pigment at all. If you can even see that, I personally think you're going to need to, you definitely could put this over a color. Time for pudding. And this is a nice grayish taupe color. Berry swirl. Peanut butter, my next favorite, because it's a very, you can barely see it up here, but it's a very gorgeous crease color to blend out things. Personally speaking, on me, I'm not going to use this as an all lit color because it's not, unless I'm going for a very neutral color, it doesn't really show up on me. But for all my caramel skin sisters or my lighter babies, it's going to work perfectly on you guys' skin color. This is going to give you a nice orangey tone to your whatever look you're going for. It's frosting. Now frosting is a gorgeous gold copper frost color, and it is really iridescent. It shows up, personally, it looks just like my skin tone on my face. It's just that it has more of a gold tone to it, so you may not be able to see this that well. It's rum raisin. I personally love rum raisin. There's another taupey, silvery, frosty color. It looks nothing like raisins to me, personally speaking, but I love the iridescent colors of it. Very pretty. And again, this is one of my favorite colors. Mousse. Now mousse is very light brown. I mean, like matte, the lightest I've seen. And you really cannot see that one also on my skin tone. The next color is caramel. And caramel, oh Jesus, this is a for real copper tone, not copper, a very golden color. And last but not least is butter pecan. Now, butter pecan is extremely pigmented. Very, very pigmented. It has, when you're first looking at it in the palette, it looks like it's matte, but it isn't. It's very shimmery. Not too shimmery, but very iridescent. And chalky at the same time. I don't know how that's possible to be chalky and iridescent, but it is. And that's what it looks like. You guys, so that is it. Those are all the colors that are in this palette. I really do like this. Again, like I was saying, everything looks differently than on my hand than it does on my face. And I have definitely tried majority of these out on my face, and let me tell you, the pigment of these eyeshadows is great. I personally like both of the eyeshadows slightly equal. I do like this one a little bit more, just a little bit, not trying to, you know, have any favorites. I do like it slightly, but I personally feel like you won't go wrong with having both of these in your makeup kit. Me personally, don't feel like you won't go wrong with it, because there's just certain things that this one has that this one doesn't have, and vice versa. And this one has a lot more color to it, so it has a lot more reds and purples, where this one has a lot more golds and shimmers and just taupeys, and I don't know, it's just different things for different people, and I personally am happy for the purchase. So hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, bye.